everybody, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to show you my cute little owl faux dory fabric, fab dory I guess you could say. I just made this recently and I thought I would do a video just to show you how I did it. This is the finished product and I did a couple things differently than I did at the end of the video. I went ahead and rounded the corners on all of these. And I put a cute little owl charm that I had on. I just tied it onto my elastic. So, and I'll show you the inside. I put my Midori Traveler's Notebook. I put the passport little card holder in there. There's my pocket. And then I made this little booklet. And then this booklet I bought somewhere. I think actually I got it at Cracker Barrel. I just thought it was cute, looked like it was passport or pocket size, so I grabbed it. And then there's the back of my Midori little pocket there. This is the zipper pouch. And then there's my pocket in the back. So anyway guys, if you want to see how I made this cute little project, keep watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. I have a little project for you today that I wanted to show you. Never actually done this with fabric. I've done this with felt, so we'll see how this goes. First of all, you start out with 3 strips of fabric, but I've got 2 strips here. This is let me think what the dimensions are. Let me see. 8, okay. And 6. Okay, that's right, because when you fold it, I'm going to make a pocket size faux dory. When you fold it, you want it to be 4 by 6. And then, so when you cut out your fabric, you want it to be one whole piece, and that is 8 across and 6 tall. And then you want another piece to make your other side, which will actually be the inside of your faux dory. And then I thought I would try to do a pocket as well, and that is 3 by 8. And I'm going to try to stitch that in. So what you'll need is the fabric, cut that to those dimensions, and then you'll need some of this fusion shape, and I cut that also 6 by 8. And I will use an iron, and I will just put this between the fabric like that. And I'll go ahead and fuse that to the fabric, and then when I'm done, I will fold this and put in my holes and my elastics. And then I will have a little adorable owl faux dory, pocket size. So, and then the inside will have this pocket sewn into it like this. So, this is the fusion shape. Let me show you the name of it. Pellin is the brand, and I got this at Joann Fabrics. Got this quite a while back, but there was, I don't know, quite a good amount in here, so I was able to do several projects with it. And then I used a pencil for measuring, for drawing out my dimensions. Of course, scissors. And I'll need needles and thread for sewing on the pocket. And then I had a ruler. This is from my old Erin Condren planner. So I used that to measure. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and, since I've already cut my fabric and my fusion shape, I'm going to go ahead and get my iron and fuse those together, and then I will be back and show you the next step. No, actually, that's not the next step. I'm going to sew this pocket on first, and then I will fuse it to the fusion shape material. So I will be back after I get this sewn on. little pocket sewn on, and I just did that by hand. I don't have a sewing machine, so it's not the best sewing job there, but it'll do the trick. And I'm sure that I can hold some stickers or something in these pockets when it's folded like that and I open it up. I'll have a pocket on each side. I didn't sew it down the middle. I didn't think that would, I don't think that needs to be done, hopefully not. So anyway, there's that step. I've got my little strip sewn on, and next I will do the fusion shape. I'll get the iron and iron this onto the fusion shape, both sides, and I'll be back and show you what that looks like. Okay, I have this all ironed and fused, and it did really well. I was actually surprised that it fused so quickly, because when I used my felt to do this, it took quite some time. So let me just show you. This is my felt dory. It's not finished yet, but this is after the fusing stage. And this is embossed felt. I have a small personal size one like this as well. But I still need to put the elastics in this. Punch the holes and put the elastics in. But anyway, back to our owl faux dory here, fabric dory, whatever you want to call it. Next, and this is one item I forgot to tell you you needed, or something like this. I have a crocodile, and it really comes in handy to punch the holes, and also to put in eyelets if you want to put eyelets in. So what I'm going to do is measure. Let me measure quickly here. Let's see. I think, yeah, that line there where I've been folding it is my center. And so we've got exactly 6. So I'm thinking about putting an elastic in the middle if I can, but I won't be able to use my crocodile for that. So I'll mark that right at 3. So that's going to be about right there where that pocket is. I'm just going to mark it right there where that pocket is. And then on either side of the line here, you're going to want, well, this is what I do, and you don't have to do just 2 eyelets, but or 2 holes, but I'm going to put a hole here and a hole here. And then I'm going to go down on this side. Kind of hard to see where that folds when the pocket's there. Let me see. Should find where the 4 is. Yeah, right there. So then I'm going to put one on this side and one on this side. And those are kind of hard to see, but let me see. Okay, I'm going to start with these top ones first. So I use the bigger, I don't know if you can see, this is what I'm going to be using here, and that comes down and chomps into it. I'm going to use, I think, the bigger one. Do I want the bigger one or the small one? I think the bigger one. And I'm going to go ahead on my guides here, and I'm going to do one punch, and then I'll just have to take that and cut that off. And then we'll go on the other side and we'll try to get that lined up just right. Then we'll do another punch. I'll cut that off in a minute. I don't have my scissors. And then I'm going to try to make sure those are lined up with my other dots here. See if that's straight. Make sure I've got it. Actually, this dot was wrong. I want to do the dot here. And then, let's see. The other dot is a, oops. Sometimes this is hard to do. The other dot should be about right there. Okay. So then I'll take these, punch again, just like the other side. And, whoops. Now this side might be a little tricky because I am punching through the extra little pocket as well. So, one punch, and we'll do the other punch. Okay, oops. Nope, that's okay, good. I thought I messed that up. Okay, so now the problem is I'd like to have another one right here. What I did on this one was I just punched it over to the side, and you know, it's been working great. I've had no problem with it, so I might just do that for this one too. Instead of having it right here on the spine, I might just have it there on the close to the edge. So maybe I'll just do that for this one too, so that it won't be as hard to try to punch that hole. I don't know if I can get through the material and all that. So let's see, I'm gonna just start with a little hole on the smaller hole size here, and I think I'll punch it about, where do I want it? Well, I want it to be kind of in the middle, don't I? Punch it about right there. Yeah. Okay, so there's that little hole. I don't know if you can see that, but okay, so that's going to be our band, our elastic to go around the whole book here. So I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to get my eyelets set up, and then we'll get those in here. Alright, got my eyelet here. I'm going to do this one first, the little one on the side here. Hopefully this works. Last time I used my eyelet setter, it didn't quite work right. So I am hoping that this one, I have to figure out which size. I think this one. I don't know. I'll just have to try it and see, I guess. So I've got that on the outside, the you know, the pretty part showing on the outside. And then I take my eyelet setter and I will put that right in the center of there. And I'm going to squeeze down really hard and hope that it worked. And it didn't. What is going on with this? It got stuck on there, you guys. Stuck. That's not good. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I may have to skip the eyelets. And that's too bad because I really wanted eyelets. Okay, I'll see if I can figure this out. If I can't, I'll just go ahead and string it with the elastic and not worry about the eyelets. Okay, I finally got my eyelets in. I had quite a struggle with that. My crocodile isn't quite working right, either that or I'm not doing it right. It's been a long time since I've used eyelets, but anyway, I went ahead and got those put in. They're not the best, not the most perfect, but they will work. So then I use this thick elastic cord. I think maybe I got it at Joann's or Hobby Lobby. I'm not real sure. I don't remember. But anyway, that's what I use. And I start on the outside. Yeah. I put the string down through one side. And then I bring it all the way down and put it through this hole. Come around the outside and then come back in through this hole. Come back up, and then you tie what's left over. So this is I have 2 elastics. You can do 4, you can do 1, however you want. But then also I'm going to put in this elastic to go around the whole the whole notebook. And I just kind of double that. Try to get it through that tiny eyelet. There we go. And pull that quite a ways through. I'm going to measure it, see how much I need. So I'm holding on to that. I don't have it tied yet. I'm just kind of holding on to that. I'm going to go ahead and put this around. That's way too loose. So I need to bring some more in. I'm probably going to want it about right there. Okay, so I've got that held in place. And I'm going to go ahead and tie that in a knot so that that is where it will stay. When I pull on it and want to close it, it will stay in that spot. Whoops. Uh-oh. Tightened up on me a little bit, but that's okay. This is very stretchy cord. So that'll be alright. If I can get this tied in a knot. Okay. Just pull that tight. Let me test it again because uh-oh. I'm having problems, you guys. Let me try to loop that through again. Looks like I need to tie it one more time. Let's tie that one or two more times even. Okay. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Let me close it. Bring this around. And yes, it fits. Okay, good. So now I will, oh, you know what? But it's just about ready to pull through there, so I gotta do it one more time. I'm gonna pull this out a little bit. I am gonna tie that one more time. So it looks like it's trying to pull through. Tighten it from both sides here. Okay, now let's see if that will hold it. Looks like it's going to. So I'll go ahead and cut my two loose little strings there. Pull that through. Now I'll go ahead and close it and test it out again. And there we go. Alright, you guys, that's it. There is my fabric faux dory pocket size with the cute little owls, and I did no sewing. It's gonna fray a little bit. I think there's some stuff out there called Fray Check that you can use. I might just kind of keep cutting that. I don't know. It's kind of cute hanging out too like that, so I might just keep it that way. But anyway, you guys, here is my fabric faux dory pocket size. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. And if you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.